NK Telco Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school basketball, where the Riverside Pirates will take on the Botkins Trojans. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Precision Strip, and St. Henry Bank. Good evening once again. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With me, as always, Jeff Hench, and we've got the Meyer Tipoff Classic here, Meyer's Tavern Tipoff Classic from Botkins. First game, Waynesfield and Levi Glick. Levi scored 32, and the Tigers coasted past Calvary Christian.
Yeah, they got ahead early by about 6 or 8 points, and they stayed that way midway through the third quarter, and then Waynesfield opened up a double-digit lead and really never looked back. But boy, Glick really put the ball in the basket nicely for the Tigers. He had a good tournament. Looked for him probably to make the all-tourney team here in this Meyer Tavern Tip-Off Classic.
And, of course, that brings the center stage to the second game of tonight's opening tournament, and that's the home team, the Botkins Trojans, and the Riverside Pirates. The Botkins Trojans handled Calvary Christian Spartans 24 hours ago rather handily, and it will be interesting tonight to see how the Botkins, I'll call it a high-octane defense, can go up against a team that's just a little bit tougher than the Calvary Christian Spartans.
The Spartans were without maybe a couple point guards from last year's graduation, had a couple kids injured, but I think as Coach for the Spartans mentioned, they were going to struggle at guard play, and Botkins exposed that. They put that pressure defense on the full court. The bodies all over the place. It felt like at times he had 6 or 7 players on the court. Very active on defense were the Trojans. They really hurt the Spartans. Now, Riverside, I think, has a little bit better ball handlers. They have better scores for sure. We know that. We saw them put up a lot of points last night. So we'll see if that pressure defense will work again against Riverside, or can Riverside take advantage of those double teams and overplaying and get some easy looks and maybe score that way and put the pressure back on the home team, the Trojans.
And they'll also have to worry about containing Colin Dosick. He had 26 points, but as we talked in last night's broadcast, his ability on defense leads to so many good things for the Trojans.
Yeah, you said he had 26 points. He probably accounted for another 15 or so just by his defense, deflecting passes, forcing the ball handlers into bad decisions on passes. Maybe didn't come up with all the steals, but he definitely had his hand in it, if you will, no pun intended. Very active, and also passed the ball very nicely. Dosick's a nice player.
And another thing, the Botkins Trojans really have pretty decent depth. They have a good bench, and that's something you don't always see with among the small schools.
Yeah, sometimes you get 2 or 3 that can do it. They seem to have 4, 5, 6 guys that like to push that tempo up and down. They don't get gassed. They're able to run. They're not extremely big physically, but they're sound and they're strong for their size, and they're quick.
And we're about to introduce our starting lineups here tonight, our officials for tonight's game. Tony Kopic, Asa Donaldson, and Casey Lee. Starters for Riverside and Botkins coming up here in just a moment. I'd like to thank our scoreboard sponsor tonight, also First National Bank. Think First. As always, glad to be here. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With me tonight, Jeff Henchen on NK Telco Sports for today's broadcast of the championship game of the Meyer Tavern Tip-Off Classic.
Kind of a repeat from last year. I mentioned in our broadcast last night, the Riverside, who played the first game, beating Waynesfield, was up in the stands, if you will, eating pizza from Meyer's Tavern, but they also were watching Botkins. Well, they got a dose of this from Botkins last year in the championship game, so they know what to expect. They saw it last year. They experienced it last season, or they saw it last night, and then they had to witness it and play against it last season.
One interesting thing will be Riverside starts a freshman in 6'1", Brody Osborne. And Osborne, there he is, number 2, and he was one of 4 double-figure scorers for the Pirates.
17 points last night.
Number 3 is brother Gavin Osborne.
19 points.
And number 5, Jackson Woods.
23 points.
Number 11 there is Hayden Sanford. And number 30, Landon Purdy.
Purdy had 14 points last night.
So that's the starting lineup for Riverside, the Riverside Pirates. under head coach Tim Woods. And tonight we have the lights. How about that? Last night we didn't have the lights.
The lights did not go out in Georgia last night, but they went out in Botkins tonight.
Yes. We're all set for the starting lineups per the Ryan Gutman public address system. Number 1, Colin Dosick, a first-team Shelby County Athletic League player, also an all-district performer, 6-foot senior. And number 2, a sophomore at 5'11", Eli Pitts. And number 23, Noah Top, a 6'2" senior. And number 24, a 6'3" junior, and James Steinke. And number 33 at 6'1", another junior in Tucker Holzkamp. That's the starters for the Botkins Trojans of head coach Phil Gross, who begins his 6th season of basketball. And tonight, the student body, we have to feature that mustache night, correct?
And that's what they're wearing. I don't know what the story is behind it, but it is mustache night, both guys and gals. And it looks also like a blackout. So well represented student body tonight, Saturday evening. Nothing to do but go to the ball game.
Always a lively time here in the Coliseum here at Botkins. Set for the jump of center Jackson Woods. He'll go up against number 24 James Steinke, who did not start in last night's contest. So he's in the starting lineup, the junior, and he'll jump it up. And the tip will come to Sanford, and Riverside will have the basketball. Brody Osborne, the freshman, will handle it out front. Dosick will guard him. Over to Osborne. Gavin looks inside. Ball's going to be out of bounds, but it will stay Riverside basketball.
We mentioned earlier that Brody and Gavin Osborne are the brothers Osbornes. Two of them, a senior and a freshman, both contributed well last night offensively.
Riverside inbounding it. We're underway here at Botkins in the championship contest. Out front, Hayden Sanford in trouble with Steinke. He'll hand it off to Purdy and
stepped
out of bounds. Right in front of the mustaches of Botkins.
Yeah, it was a lot of pressure defense. He had nowhere to go, took a half a step backwards, and that warranted the turnover.
Top has the basketball back out to Steinke. He goes into the lane. He'll put it off the glass, shot short. Holzkamp with a rebound, left-handed shot, no good. Top off the glass, and boy, Botkins just pounding the boards on that opening possession.
3 shots to make 1. Another turnover.
Holzkamp's got a breakaway. 4-0 Botkins.
That's what that pressure defense can do. Force you into some dangerous passes. Those cross-court passes are the worst, and it leads to instant offense.
Down the lane, shot no good. Top with a rebound. Up court, feed, Pitts, up, in, 6-0 Botkins. Early stages of this one, 6 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Opening quarter, Trojans starting out on a 6-0 run. Loose basketball, Pitts will find it. Dosick, he'll come down the middle of the court, looks left. Steinke thought about a 3. Top will take it and connect. Timeout, Riverside. 6:22 to go. Botkins starts out with 9 consecutive points. It's a 30-second timeout. And Riverside coach Tim Woods says, let's slow this pace down.
You know, if we had, let's say, keys to the game, we would have talked about how Riverside had to avoid a bad start, make sure Botkins defense, how well they could handle it, and they could at least absorb the initial, let's say, high-energy start that Botkins wants to get off to. It has completely flip-flopped, and Riverside has fallen into the trap. the pressure defense has resulted in a few turnovers, and Botkins in transition has converted. And if they miss a shot, they got the offensive rebound, not once but twice on the same possession to come away with points. So they're perfect on each possession, and that defense has just smothered the Pirates' offense attack. And the only good look the Pirates had going to the basket, they kind of got blocked by the rim. You know, had a good look and just kind of rushed it. And they had a good look. I think it was number 5. It was Woods. Just didn't get over the front of the rim, so they're shut out and held scoreless so far.
And Botkins will up it a notch again, this time full court pressure. Osborne on the floor. He'll get it back over to Woods. Woods over to the right side for the 3. No good by Purdy. And here come the Trojans. Dosick into the lane, puts it up. Shot doesn't go. Rebound will come down to Landon Purdy.
First empty trip for the Trojans.
Riverside trying to settle in. They want to shoot the 3. Into the lane he goes. Off balance shot, no good. Dosick with a rebound. Jackson Woods really didn't have a very good look at it, but he comes back and intercepts the pass by Dosick.
He tried to get some separation in the middle, just couldn't get it, and it was a tough shot for Woods. It didn't drop, but he does a nice job defensively securing the steal, but creating the turnover.
Outside jumper by Brody Osborne, way off target, and the rebound will come down to Dosick. Top, he'll fire it up there. Shot no good. Rebound, however, will come down to Gavin Osborne. Brody Osborne with it. He's going right side, but he's looking at Dosick. Back over to the left side, and Osborne. Osborne almost loses the basketball. Hayden Sanford for 3. Shot no good. Holzkamp in position, has the rebound. Dosick will handle it over the top. He's on front of the Riverside bench. Steinke to the left side. Now Dosick has it. There's the pass. You could see it. Feed to Steinke, but he took an extra step.
Kind of collided there with a Riverside defender. I think it might have been one of the Osborne brothers. Nonetheless, turnover the second of the game for the Trojans. Into the ball game, number 21, freshman
Will Monin.
Had a good night off the bench last night, replacing Steinke.
Steinke goes out. Monin is in. 9-0 our score here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Purdy will have it. Gavin Osborne. Tight on him is Pitts. Right side Osborne. Brody Osborne. Just hard to get a shot. There's absolutely no flow to their offense.
Yeah, just not moving very well without the basketball.
Holzkamp shot is short, rebound. And we are racing up and down the court right now.
That's probably a charge. Yep. Nice job by Monin absorbing the contact from Brody Osborne.
4 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Now, if it's any consolation for Coach Woods, his timeout at the 6:22 mark has limited Botkins' offense. They haven't scored since that 6:22 mark, but likewise, Riverside unable to dent the scoring column as well.
Number 25, Carter Craiglow. A 6'6" senior will come into the game.
And for Botkins, number 42, Colton Plyman, 6'4" senior.
Top has it. He goes left. Dosick. Back over to Top. He'll go to the baseline. Has the layup. Powers it in, and the Botkins run extends to 11.
7 points for Top on the nice baseline move. Good use of the bank board.
Outside jumper by Woods. No good. Plyman boxes out, gets the rebound. Pitts, or rather Dosick with it. He'll shoot the 3. Count it. Colin Dosick's first basket of the night makes it a 14-0 Botkins lead. Osborne crashes the boards, and that's going to be another charge.
Taken by Colton Plyman. So 2 charges taken by the Trojans on their defense. And now 6 turnovers in the first quarter for the Pirates.
Corey Koenig, number 5, comes in for Eli Pitts. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. Trojans making quick work of Riverside here. Dosick finds Plyman, powers his way in. Colton Plyman with a bucket.
Nice pick and roll. Plyman got some size advantage, timed it nicely, got a nice pass and a good finish on a pick and roll.
Blaine Shue, number 4, into the lineup for Riverside.
Dosick.
Foul on Dosick. $16-0 our score on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, 2:51 to go. First quarter play. Gavin Osborne, 15-footer, and it's going to be a foul on the backside. That's going to be on Craig Lowe.
Good job by the Botkins defender, I should say rebounder, to kind of hold his spot, and the referee felt Craig Lowe did too much contact in going over the top of the player to create the contact.
Monin will handle the basketball in front of the Riverside bench. Top has it, back over to Dosick. Dosick. Lyman looks inside at Monin's cut. Back out to Will Monin. Lyman looking inside, gets it into top. Nice move. Shot doesn't go. Shot it left-handed, didn't quite fall. Short jumper no good by Gavin Osborne. Dosick, who's leading the world in rebounds, I think. Seems like he's getting most of them. Fires up the 3, no good. And Monin will come away with a rebound. Caney gets it over to Top. His shot doesn't fall. Plyman will power it up, but he'll draw the foul and go to the line.
Multiple looks for the Trojans once again. They've had very few trips where they've not come away with points. Plyman with the offensive rebound gets fouled. He's going to have a chance to score this possession. Second personal foul against Craig Lowe. Is that correct? Yes.
Craig Lowe, yes. Plyman will connect on the free throw. He's got 3 points. Holzkamp will come back in for Botkins, as does Brody Osborne for Riverside. 1:49 to go. First quarter action on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Free throw is short.
Another offensive rebound.
Tipped right back to Plyman. It's going to go inside. Dosick will handle it out front. Plyman puts it on the floor, muscles in. Nice move by Colton Plyman. He's got 5 and the lead is 19.
Nice spin move, good active feet. Another charge. Taking the charge that time was Corey Koenig. I think Shue. That's the 3rd charge taken in this first quarter on the Botkins defense, creating now the 7th turnover against the Pirates here with 1:25 to play first period.
Colin Dosick goes out. Clock counting down as we move towards a minute to go here in the quarter. Monin, 3. Shot no good. Rebound, Holzkamp puts it up. Shot no good. Plyman has it tipped away there by Shue, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be off Plyman, and Riverside will have the basketball. Pitching a shutout, Jeff.
Yeah, just, Riverside put up 76 points last night.
That is correct.
And there's a hold on the Trojans. But finding it hard with that pressure to get some open looks. And they've gotten some shots off, but most of them have been contested or kind of off balance looks where, boy, when you start missing, the confidence factor goes down a bunch, and that's what's hurt the Pirates. Nothing easy. Block shot there.
Scrap for the rebound inside. Osborne back out. And there's the connection. Gavin Osborne that time.
Points off offensive rebounds. They kept that possession alive, and they cracked the scoreboard with about 50 seconds to play.
Hits, takes it inside. Eli puts it off the glass. It will count, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Well, that's a tough play to defend, as Picking up the second foul is Brody Osborne, but Pitts went at him, and Osborne just kind of standing there. When Pitts went in to score, he kind of jumped into Osborne and drew contact. I don't know if you're just supposed to lay down or get out of the way. It's a tough, wasn't like Osborne ran into him. It's give credit to the Trojans' Eli Pitts for creating contact and drawing the foul.
And he'll connect on the free throw. Hayden Sanford re-enters the game. Clock counting down.
Boy, that must be riding him.
Shue brings
Finally,
it up court.
You cannot body check him. The whole trip you're down, a lot like an arm bar, so good call by the official, maybe a little late, but got it called. That's the important thing.
Botkins with 3 fouls. Shue will inbound it. Number 4 in trouble. He'll get it into Jackson Woods. Woods out front. Working on Holskamp. Tries to go inside the lane. Lead pass to Shue, but he's going to lose it out of bounds. Riverside turnover.
The Botkins, even the people off the ball, jumped to the basketball. Woods was making a spin move, and the opposite side Botkins defender jumped at him to kind of nullify that spin opportunity, kind of forced a pass that was the right idea, but a bit off the mark, but it rushed the pass and therefore creates another turnover, but good help side or backside defense coming from the Trojans.
Clock coming up on 15 seconds on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Pitts with the basketball into the lane. Steinke with a rebound shot. And the foul is Steinke is hit hard there by Jackson Woods. So the foul will be on Woods. That'll be his second.
3 Pirates with 2 fouls. Craig Lowe, Woods, and Brody Osborne here in the first 8 minutes.
Steinke will shoot 2. Craig Lowe will come back in. Woods will go out. Second free throw also off target. Shue with the rebound. Gets it back out to Osborne at the buzzer. Shot no good. First quarter is history. Botkins in impressive fashion. The Trojans 22, Riverside 3. We're back with second quarter basketball action. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
We're more than just a bank. Our commitment goes beyond banking transactions. It's about investing in the hearts and hopes of the people we serve. From scholarships that pave the way for bright futures to local initiatives that enrich lives, we stand by you every step of the way. Because when our community thrives, we all prosper. Together, we build a stronger, brighter community.
Is your internet slowing down your family fun? Your work and all the things you need to get done? Say goodbye to buffering, lagging, and endless loading screens. With NK Telco's blazing fast internet and smart Wi-Fi, everyone gets the speed they need. No contracts, no hidden fees, just everyday low prices and fast speeds. NK Telco, keeping your family connected.
Botkins, 22 points in that opening quarter. Pretty impressive offensive start, Jeff.
Well, again, their defense kind of fueled those first 9 points, a 9-0 start with a minute and a half into the game, and the defense caused some turnovers that resulted in easy layups they converted on. So, and their shooting started off very nicely as well. Hit some 3-pointers early, really got the Pirates down big early, fast, and then kind of build on it towards the end of the quarter as well.
Top will hit the jump shot. He's got 9. The lead at 21. Osborne handles the basketball. Pitts with him. Jackson Woods out front. Holskamp is going to create a jump ball. Goes right after the basketball.
He'll stay with the Pirates. He'll avoid the turnover. They had 8 in the first quarter. Again, that Botkins defense really hurried up the Pirates and forced some errant passes.
Shot inside. The foul there will be on Steinke, I believe.
His second. One thing the Botkins defense did, it sped the Pirates up. As a result of that, Botkins was able to draw 3 offensive player control fouls against the Pirates. Get the Pirates, let's say, moving a little bit faster out of the control. Botkins in position to absorb the contact and draw the charge.
Woods will connect on the free throw. Jackson Woods, 4 out of 10 at the line last night. Makes 1 out of 2 as Top puts the 3 up. Rebound by Craiglow. And Woods will bring it across the timeline. He'll go into the lane. Running right-hander is good. It's going to count.
Yeah, back to the line he will go to kind of try to improve upon what was a good night last night, but not so good for him at the charity stripe. You mentioned 4 of 10 for Woods. He had 23 points in the game, but 4 of 10 from the line.
Will Monin will come in and Holzkamp will go out. He has 2 fouls, 6:56 to go here in the first half of basketball. Woods will knock home the second free throw, 24-7. Pirates kind of coming up for a little bit of breath here. Into the lane goes Dosick, back out to Top, 17-footer, shot no good. Dosick will tip it to the corner. Monin tries to save it. Unable to do so. Riverside will have the basketball.
Botkins, though, does set up in their full court man-to-man pressure, and they'll single one-on-one, and then they'll look for a trap. As here it comes with Top. You can see it right there, 23 coming over, and in this case, Gavin Osborne really no idea the trap was coming from behind. And if you're going to play that way, you got to be able to find the open blue shirt somewhere. And
that trap would have worked if it wouldn't have been tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, it would have been a trap zone right there at the timeline and the sideline.
Off balance shot, no good. Kleiman with a rebound. Outlet pass Dosick to the center of the court and the free throw line. There's the move inside. Colin Dosick makes it look so very easy.
Yeah, and it's not that easy, but he just maneuvers his body well, and he gets from point A to point B pretty nicely, and he's under control.
Woods shot no good. And that's the key, under control. Pitts, ball tipped away. Riverside coming back the other way. Landon Purdy will put up a 15-footer. Shot doesn't go. Rebound. Grabbed there by Hayden Sanford, but he throws it back into the Trojans. Dosick out front. He'll go left side to Pitts. Pitts, 15-footer. Shot no good. Rebound by Woods. He'll bring it up court. He'll go to the right side. Top is on him, and Noah Top will draw the foul.
Nice move by Woods. He had the advantage, and just like we saw Botkins do in the first quarter when I think Pitts went on the left side, kind of just jump into the defender near the basket, and that's exactly what Woods did. He drew contact against Steinke, who picks up his first foul, and back to the line Woods will go.
He'll connect on the free throw. Braylon Dunn, number 24, will come into the lineup, 5'10" senior.
Long way to go for the Pirates, but they have, been able to get some action here offensively, get some points on the board. The Botkins a comfortable lead right now.
Dosick up court. Pitts back to Top. Kleiman rolls to the hoop. He'll come back out. Monin has it. Kleiman over to the right side, and Pitts got it. Behind the arc, Eli Pitts for 3. 29-8. Trojans with the big lead. Out front, there's the 3. Shot is short. Rebound, Kleiman. Dosick up to Pitts. Pitts into the lane. Left-handed shot beautifully off the glass.
Yeah, again, nice body control and strength to finish after he got around the defender. Enough strength to have a shot to kiss off the glass, under control to knock it down.
Sanford on the baseline tries to get it back inside to done, but it's a turnover. Fast break. Dosick alone for the bucket. Assist Eli Pitts. Timeout Riverside. 4:27 to go. First half. Botkins 33, Riverside 8. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Riverside takes the timeout and 5-second count. And the basketball will go back to Botkins.
Again, tough defense by the Trojans.
Monin off the glass, shot no good. Rebound by Pitts. He'll put it up and in. 35-8 our score.
There's the trap, so somebody's open. They're on the other side of the court, and the pass not enough on it to get there, so the defense comes up with the advantage.
Nice pass, assist, Will Monin. He'll find teammate Corey Koenig. He'll pick up his first basket, and the lead is 37-8.
We have an advantage up here. We can see when the double T comes where the open blue shirts are at. Two of them were on the opposite side of the court, and the ball handler not able to get a pass over there. Offensive. That'll be the third foul on Brody Osborne. That's the fourth player control foul of the first half called against the Pirates.
And Riverside head coach Tim Woods making his feelings known about that.
You always wonder like that when you're, I'm not saying, you call it what it is, but it's like it's lopsided. You give the team that's struggling a bit of a break and maybe let it play through it. You call what you see, and that's what you do. A lot of contact.
I think that's one of those calls you just react to as an official.
That's what you got to do. You just blow the whistle. You're not usually, you shouldn't be thinking about the score for the most part. You see the contact, you think the shoulder led, you blow the whistle.
Yeah, the official was right in front of that one too. So
nice move.
Move inside by Purdy. And
he had a nice spin dribble, and he's going to draw contact. But yeah, the officials, good ones, will just let it happen. He just
called it. Yep. It didn't look like he thought about it at all. He just whistled it.
Second foul on Colin Dosick.
39-8 our score is Landon Purdy at 14 on Friday night. Picks up a free throw there.
His first point of the night.
Second free throw. Going to be off target. Pitts will get the rebound. Monin goes to the corner. They'll get it back out the top. He's wide open. Shot no good. Dosick almost had the rebound. Tipped out of bounds. Well, he lost it out of bounds, so Riverside will have the basketball. Up court comes Osborne. There's the double team. They're going to call a foul this time, I do believe.
No, I think just jump ball.
Jump ball?
No, I take it back. You are right.
They're going to call it on Will Monin.
Yep. But you can see the pressures there. The double team's active, and they're going to play physical. They kind of do that. They play about 9 guys, so you can afford to play physical until the referee blows a whistle, which they did this time, and they'll send Brody Osborne to the line, you can play aggressive and, quote, have a little bit of contact and make it very difficult for the ball handler.
Free throw, no good. That's one thing, you know, and I know we're early in the season, but in just the game plus game and a half that we've seen, there's a lot of players that Coach Phil Groves can play into this game. Of course, obviously, Dosick is the leader of the
correct.
team.
But the other guys a lot of them can all just fill spots. And you just run and chase, and you can be ready to score, and you catch the ball. And they all look to the rim. They all have ability to shoot and score and handle it well.
Have nice versatility, flexibility, whatever you want to call it, inside-outside games like Pitts. He's having a nice game so far. He's in double figures with 10 points. Ball goes out of bounds that time. Blaine Shue will come back in as Brody Osborne will go out. Osborne, the freshman we talked about. Shue will get it across the timeline.
And double team again from the Trojans. So
Craig Lowe. Of course, then if you are open and the ball gets to the open guy, you got to be able to hit the shot.
Yep. And things get a little tough to score when you're getting, let's say, beat up with the pressure. And if your first shot doesn't go, that scoring just becomes more difficult. And Riverside's only really getting one shot and done. They have one offensive rebound on the night. So Botkins is, even though they're playing helter-skelter a little bit, pushing the pace, playing 4-on-5 at times with double team, the other guys are still in rebounding position to get the missed shots. So sometimes if you're trapping and you're double teaming guys, maybe the advantage would go to the other team. But Botkins has done it well. They've double teamed, and they've also limited the Pirates basically to one shot in a possession.
Memphis Meyer, a 5'11 sophomore, into the lineup for Botkins. Outside shot, long range by Koenig, no good. Rebound by Woods across the timeline. Pitts will pick him up. Goes to Shue, back out to Woods. Good denial defense there, but Purdy will get it. 15-footer, and he'll connect.
Good pull-up jumper again. It wasn't easy. He had to go quick, get his rhythm, get a shot, and almost kind of fade back because he didn't have an open look. He had to create space.
Dosick shot no good. Pitts, the offensive board, shot is short. Kleiman had it. Now Dosick will have it. And again, you talk about control. Right there is a great example again of Colin Dosick.
Finishing under balance, not out of control. Gives the ball a good chance to go in.
Inside the lane goes Woods off the glass. Shot is good.
7 points in the ball game for Woods, all here in the second quarter.
Dosick. He'll get it to Plyman, wide open. Puts it up and in. Bolton Plyman with 7.
Nice move on the interior, uses size, and actually came up on the other side of the rim to score his 7th point.
Shue, he'll dish it to Osborne for 3, and he'll connect. Gavin Osborne.
His second made triple of the night. He had 2 of them last night en route to 19. 6 points for the senior who averaged 12 points a game last year as a junior.
Dosick goes to the floor. Looks like he slipped. Meyer back out to Pitts. Trojans will be patient as the clock counts down. 20 seconds on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 43-17. Botkins with a big lead. Dosick. Lyman will come out and set the screen. Back over to the left side. Koenig. Shot no good. Rebound. Craiglow. Woods fires it up court. At the buzzer. Shot will count. And Blaine Shue gets his first basket at the buzzer. And we'll go to the halftime with our score. Botkins 43, Riverside 19. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are our most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Halftime of the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic from Botkins. The home team, the Botkins Trojans, looking to pick up their second championship in convincing fashion here at halftime. They lead 43-19, and let's take a look at our halftime numbers. Jeff Henshin.
Well, total domination by the Trojans. They got off to a good start, jumped out to at least a 9-0 lead, and I think it got up to 12 or 14 maybe before Riverside got their first bucket. Shooting for the Riverside Pirates in the first half, 6 of 21 from the field. Of those 6 of 21, Riverside was 2 of 10 from three-point range. Botkins just under 50% in the half, 19 of 40 from the field. Of those 19 of 40, they were 3 of 10 from three-point range. Free throw shooting, Riverside 5 of 9. Botkins 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. Rebounding for the Pirates, they finished the half with 14 rebounds. Of those, just 1 offensive rebounds. And for the Trojans, they will finish with 25 rebounds in the first half, 10 of which are offensive rebounds. And I know on a couple of them, I know they finished the opportunity. Sometimes they had 2 or 3 shots at the hoop, came away with points. So good job by the Trojans on the boards. Turnovers, Riverside 12 in the first half, Botkins with just 3. So good job by the Trojans handling the basketball. And the pressure defense definitely a part of the deficit that they enjoy, or I should say the lead that they enjoy now with that pressure defense against the Pirates. Leading scorers in the ball game, Jackson Woods was 7, 6 from Gavin Osborne, 3 from Landon Purtee, 2 from Blaine Shue, and 1 from Brody Osborne. For the Trojans, 12 from Eli Pitts, 11 from Noah Top, 9 from Colin Dosek, 7 from Colton Plyman, and 2 from Tucker Hillscamp, 2 from Corey Koenig. Their total of 43. And
Riverside with the rebound.
And I missed who took the shot. Did you miss it too?
I missed it too.
Sorry.
A little bit at the edge here. There's the turnover. Here comes Holskamp on the breakaway. Shot no good. Dosick had it in his hands. Ball tipped out of bounds. And it's going to go off of Dosick, and it will be Riverside basketball. Of course, now it's 43-19. 7:22 to go, third quarter. Big factor is running clock comes up.
Yep, the game will go pretty quick then, because once it gets to 35, it has to get below 30 before it to go back to traditional or standard scoring. And with the pressure put on by the Trojans, they have not let up, and I don't foresee that coming. Here comes the double team again. And there's the open gentleman underneath the basket.
Yep. Number 11 wide open.
We have a great view from up top, and we don't have people pressuring us, do we? So no, it's easy to see, so I'm not blaming the kids.
Yeah, the player on the court, there's no way he can see what we just saw there.
But that's how you break it down. The third foul goes against Tucker Holskamp, if I read my numbers right.
Holskamp picks up his third. They'll go inside to Woods. Turnaround shot no good. Rebound comes down to Noah Top. He'll come up court. He'll go to Steinke in the corner. He'll fake the shot, goes in for the easy bucket. Nice move. And Steinke loves to take that shot. Nice little fake, baseline move. Defender on him, puts it up and in.
Well, that's his first points of the ball game for the 6'3" junior. He's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Those are back in the first quarter.
He'll make it a 3-point play, and it's 46-19.
And that foul, I believe, went against Brody Osborne, and I think that's his third. I thought he had him 3 earlier, but just 3 now.
Steinke will get the rebound for Botkins. Dosick, top. Pitts is in the corner. He'll get the basketball. Into the lane he goes. Beautiful move. Shot doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Woods. He'll take it up court, moves inside. That's going to be a charge. Much to the Riverside head coach Tim Wood's disbelief.
5 offensive charges taken, I believe, now for the Trojans.
I think there, I'm not sure how much contact was made, but he put his head down.
Yeah, and kind of just, he seemed out of control. Like he goes, I'm coming through here. If you're here, I'm going to run you over. I agree. It wasn't maybe
It wasn't much contact.
Yeah, but it was like, I'm coming through, make a call, and he kind of went at it.
Dosick. Three-pointer no good. Woods with a rebound. Osborne up court. Back to Woods. Osborne will shoot the 3. Shot no good. Holzkamp with the rebound. Botkins moving the basketball. Top looking for Dosick, who runs the baseline. Back out to Steinke. Now Top has it. 2 collide, and
yeah,
I don't know if Steinke has contacts or if he just got popped in the nose.
Both. He ran into a Riverside defender, or there was a little bit of contact there, and I don't think Top, I think it was, didn't realize that he had taken a hit, and Steinke actually was off the edge of the court when he caught the ball for the turnover. Looks like a finger in the eye, Dave.
Looks like he's okay, but he's right now on the bench. Riverside with the basketball. 5.5 to go. Third quarter action from Botkins. Osborne will shoot the 3. No good. Plyman in the middle. Ball gets tipped out to Eli Pitts. Fast break lead pass. Holzkamp in the lane. Shot off the palm of his hand.
He did a nice move on the left side, kind of like diagonal cutting around the Pirate defender to the basket, but does get fouled in the act of shooting. That one goes against number 11, Hayden Sanford, his first.
Holzkamp with 2 points on the night, trying to add to that total with this free throw. He'll connect.
Number 33 with 3 points and 3 fouls. So a lot of threes by his name on the scoreboard. He misses a second.
Hayden Sanford with a rebound. Brody Osborne with it out front. Holzkamp on him. There's going to be a backcourt turnover.
There's a reason why he carried it, because he got body checked by Holzkamp. That's what I thought. I mean, there's contact out there, and the ball handler was like being ridden a little bit or being bumped, and the turnover goes to the Pirates.
Eli Pitts. Dosick now. Back to Pitts. They'll take it inside to Plyman. Plyman making a move. Puts it up and in.
9 points for Plyman off the bench tonight. Made it look pretty easy. Good footwork.
Hayden Sanford connects. Dosick. Plyman moves to the basket. Holzkamp's open. Shot no good. Plyman, ball tipped out of bounds there by Brody Osborne out of Plyman's hands. Monin will come in, as does Carter Craiglow. Inbounds pass to Plyman. Back out the top, inside Pitts. Pitts gets it to Dosick, back to Pitts. Rebound, there's going to be a foul inside. That's going to be on Pitts, I do believe.
Nice ball movement on the interior between Pitts and Dosek. It doesn't come up with points, but some nice passing where it was kind of congested.
Osborne across the timeline, ball tipped away by Dosek.
Nice speed again, you know, from behind you're getting, you know, Gavin Osborne, you know, is going forward and he still gets attacked from, you know, the defender coming up from behind, knocking it away. So you can never relax, it seems like. There's nothing easy when you have the basketball.
Blaine Shue trying to make the move on top. He'll feed back to Gavin Osborne. Back out front to Brody Osborne. Shue with it. And they'll call another charge.
Number 6.
Riverside coach Tim Woods just smiling.
Yeah, bang, bang. I mean, there was contact there. The defender jumped in front. 6, but I think it's unofficially now 6 offensive charges taken by the Trojans.
Dosek's 3, no good. Shue with the rebound. There's going to be a reach down low, and that'll be
second foul on
Monin. Yeah, his second.
And the full court pressure once again. And they don't guard the guy out of bounds, so it makes it for a, whoa. There should have been a
collision.
Foul on Kleiman, I would have thought.
Ball tipped out of bounds. Kleiman's just grinning.
Yeah, he ran into number 11, Sanford, and there's
a difference in size.
100 pounds maybe, or 50, I don't know.
Difference in size.
Yeah, size. We'll just leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
But Trojans don't defend the ball handler, so it's like 5 against 4 trying to get it in against them on defense.
Foul will go against Eli Pitts.
His first. Second.
It's the team's fourth. Both of the teams have 4 fouls each. 3:36 to go, so we're going to shoot some free throws
on the next fouls.
On the next foul here in this quarter. They dip it off to Craiglow, and he'll put it in. Nice assist by Shue. Pitts.
That should be a charge. Oh, they're going to hate this.
They are really going to hate this.
I meant to say earlier, it's fine with charges. Make sure they go both ways. That was probably more bang, bang, you know, possibly a block. Maybe he was half a step late, but boy, Riverside obviously would have liked to have the charge call instead of the blocking foul.
Pitts will hit the free throw.
Point number 13 for the 6-foot sophomore. Coach Woods doing a nice job controlling his maybe frustration, at least for the moment. Nothing he can do. You hope that you get the same type of call, but if the official felt it was a block, he's got to call the block.
Gavin Osborne, he'll connect. Timeout, Riverside. Our score, Botkins 51, Riverside 27. Got a break in the action. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports. Three minutes, 13 seconds to play, third quarter action. Botkins in control, 51-27 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
And they've been in control since the opening tip. Got off to a quick 9-0, I think up to before the first timeout was called. I think it went to 14 love before the...
I think it was 16.
16?
16 zip.
It might be maybe more higher than that, come to think of it maybe. But it took Riverside a long time to score, and it was 22-3 at the end of the first quarter.
Lyman into double figures with that move on the baseline.
11 points on the night for the 6'4 senior. Has not missed a shot yet. 5 for 5 from the field. Is 1 of 2 from the foul line.
The big problem, Riverside didn't score until there were 50 seconds left in that first quarter.
Correct.
Lyman will get it over to Top. Top bringing it up court. Koenig for 3. Gavin Osborne has it taken away by Plyman. He powers it up. And Will Monin on the backside will put Plyman's miss up and in, and it's 55-27.
Plyman misses his first field goal, but the offensive rebound scores the ball. Paul Lyman with a foul.
Nice feed inside by Osborne.
Yeah, no look pass a little bit from Gavin. Kind of flipped it behind his head. Found his open teammate Sanford, and we'll have a chance here for 2 shots. 3 points for number 11, Hayden Sanford.
He'll connect. (55-28). Second free throw also good.
Zone defense by the Pirates. Don't know if I picked up on that, the possessions before or not, but good defense by Craig Lowe.
Up court comes Riverside after the miss. Trying to move it quickly. Osborne gets it to
tough shot.
Osborne, and Craig Lowe is, let's see who the foul is on.
I think it's on Monin kind of backing under Craig Lowe. As Craig Lowe went up, the official felt Monin kind of backed under him, which is the 3rd foul on Monin.
So Craig Lowe will go to the line.
Craig Lowe with 2 points, 6'6" senior.
They connect on the free throw. Holskamp and Steinke into the front row for Botkins. Second free throw is also good. Lead at 24 points.
Trying to think what the closest it's been in a while. Maybe it's 24.
I think it's this.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. After a kind of rough start, they've, quote, played relatively even.
Steinke puts it up and in.
Boy, loose ball, kind of kicked around. Steinke in the right place, right time to secure it, score the easy basket for his 5th point.
Osborne will shoot the 3. Shot no good. Rebound Craig Lowe, and he'll go to the floor.
I think he was surprised that he got called for the travel, that he maybe wasn't fouled for the reason for going down.
Eli Pitts back into the lineup. He'll bring it up court.
And zone defense again for the Pirates.
It's kind of slowed the pace down.
Yeah, I don't know when they went to it. I don't remember.
Jump shot no good by Sanford. It goes to corner. Craig Lowe will get the rebound into the lane. Running right-hander there by Landon Purdy, but no good. And here come the Trojans. Top to the baseline. Back out to Pitts. Pitts finds the Corey Koenig in the corner. Shot no good. Top back to Pitts. Pitts will put it off the glass. Top will tip it, but I think that's going to be a foul
on the Trojans. So this, because it's on an offensive rebound, it's team control, or do you shoot free throws? Nope, you shoot. Okay, so rebounds are not like team control fouls like a charge would be. So get a little confused once in a while with if it's fouled when you have the ball, it's team control, no foul shots. Here, a rebound, evidently not a team control foul. So to the other end, 9 seconds for free throws for Sanford.
6-foot junior will connect. Dosick will come in. Koenig will go out.
Sanford with 6 points all here in the third quarter, make it 7.
57-33.
9
Dosick.
seconds.
Ball turned over. Here comes a breakaway for Brody Osborne. He'll put it up and in at the buzzer. So Riverside cuts the lead to 22 as we move on to our final quarter of basketball. Botkins 57, Riverside 35. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
22-point lead for Botkins. Riverside will have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Be a foul in the backcourt.
Dosick will pick up his third. Riverside did outscore Botkins in the third quarter by 2 points, 16-14. So a nice job by the Pirates coming out, not giving up, continue to compete. Obviously trail by 22 points, but outscored the Trojans 16-14 in the third quarter.
And when you look at that difference, it's almost what it was at the beginning of the game, the run that Botkins went on. Riverside with the basketball. That's Purdy. Back over to Osborne. He'll shoot the three and connect.
His fourth triple of the night. He's made 1 3-pointer in each quarter so far. A dozen points. He averaged just under 13 last year as a junior. Had 19 last night in the season opener for the Pirates.
Pitts looks inside for Top. Top will have it. Loses the basketball. Picked up. Purdy with it. Nice lead. Osborne no good. Here comes Steinke back the other way.
That'd have been a big bucket. That'd have cut it down to 17, I believe.
Short jumper by Top, and he'll score. He's got 13. 59-38 our score.
I think last time Brody Osborne with the basketball just kind of got a little bit rushed in that transition opportunity as Gavin Osborne beginning to feel it back-to-back, made 3-point shots.
He's warming up.
15th point of the night. Down to an 18-point lead.
Dosick, right side of Pitts. Top, inside Steinke. Puts it off the glass and will score.
7 in the game for the junior, all here in the second half. Was scoreless in the first half.
Brody Osborne with the basketball.
Dosick gets called for his fourth.
Fourth foul. 6:09 to go.
Good job by the freshman, kind of going at Dosick a little bit. You know, if you can draw that contact, it's out in the middle of nowhere, so the official has great eyes on it. And if you kind of ab-lib a little bit and kind of ride look like you're being pushed a little bit, you can sell it. I think there's definite contact and a good call, but good job by Brody Osborne drawing the foul against Dosick, who sits down with the 4 fouls.
Purdy with the basketball. He'll get it over to Sanford. Sanford looks inside. Get the ball inside the Woods. Ball tipped away. Top with the steal on the break. He tries to go inside to Osborne. Good defensive play. Monham will have it. Pitts back over to Top. Top looks inside. He has Steinke. The zone collapses on him. Back out to Top for an open 3. Pops in and out. Rebound. will come down to Jackson Woods. Up court comes Brody Osborne. He'll lose the basketball, picked up by Holzkamp. Monin goes to the right side, now back into the middle. Holzkamp to Steinke. Steinke to the baseline, puts it up off the glass. James Steinke, nice move.
And it made it easier. He's left-handed, so he come on that baseline on the right side and finish with a left hand, his strong hand. His 9th point. Again, all here in the second half.
Osborne takes it inside and will draw the foul. It's going to be on Eli Pitts.
Pitts will pick up his 3rd foul. First free throws of the night now coming up for Gavin Osborne. Currently sitting at 15 points on the night on 5 made 3-pointers.
He'll connect on the free throw. Substitutes. Colton Kleiman comes in. Holzkamp will go out. Braylon Dunn, number 24, in the lineup for Riverside, 5'10" senior. Osborne connects on both free throws. He now has 17.
20-point margin right now. It was a 19-point margin at the end of the first quarter, 22-3.
Steinke's shot no good. Rebound comes down to Osborne. He'll shoot the 3. It's open and it's in. 63-46. Timeout Botkins. Let's slow this down. Got your leading scorer on the bench. Foul trouble. Riverside recovering from that horrendous start. Our score, Botkins 63, Riverside 46. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Botkins with the basketball. They'll take the timeout. They have a 17-point lead.
Good timeout by Coach Groves as his team kind of maybe trying to regroup here a little bit. They've had a couple turnovers here recently, or I should say one in each quarter, but that last one led to points for the Pirates. Nice move.
Climbing inside. Shot doesn't go. Rebound. Brody Osborne. Riverside, that's Gavin Osborne. Shot no good. He just has been hitting those threes to bring Riverside back in it.
That would have made it a lot more, let's say, interesting if he could have hit that. That would have been down to 14. Time for the Pirates to come back, but would have put more pressure on the Trojans. That helps.
Pitts drills it, and the lead goes back to 20. Riverside went to the zone. That seemed to change the game a little bit.
And they've been able to score the ball a little bit better.
Shu gets it back out front. There's a 3 by Osborne. Shot doesn't go. They've had a couple. There's 2 good threes there, and they didn't knock them home to make it a little bit more interesting. Still a 20-point lead for Botkins. Plyman back to Pitts. Puts it up. He'll draw the foul.
Nice pass by Plyman, using his height and size to protect the basketball, waiting for the cutters to cut. Pitts did so and draws the foul against number 3, Gavin Osborne, his first foul of the night.
Pitts will connect.
He's now 4 of 4 from the free throw line, currently sitting at game-high honors of 18 points.
See if he can make it 19 with this free throw. Lead at 22. Colin Dosick will come in. Pitts will take a break.
Dosick enters the ball game with 4 fouls.
3 minutes and 41 seconds to play. Monin will pick up Osborne, a battle of freshmen.
Foul on the Trojans. Plyman, maybe?
Yep. That'll be Colton Plyman's second. Botkins has 4 fouls here with 3:32 to go.
Yeah, if Riverside can, they need to score in about every possession, but getting to the foul line will help them get some unpressured looks at the basket.
Shoe, Hillfield done. Shot no good. Rebound off balance. Woods puts it up. He'll draw the foul on the rebound shot.
Dunn had a nice cut, because a tough angle though. Not much bank board for Dunn, but nice job by Woods on the backside, securing the rebound and picking up the 4th foul against Will Monin. So Monin and Dosek each with 4 fouls. And that doesn't help with the miss. We just talked about a chance to score for the Pirates without Botkins playing defense. And the first of 2 for Woods is missed.
Second one rolls home.
He now has 8 points. His first points of the second half. He had 7 at halftime. That free throw gives him 8.
Corey Koenig will come into the game on the next stop of action. Steinke has it. Back out to Monin. He'll hit the 3.
5 points in the game for the freshman. All coming here in quarters 3 and 4.
Rebounded by Dosik. Sanford missed the 3. Steinke's going to go into the lane, put it up and in. James Steinke, and the lead back to 26.
And it was 17 about a minute and a half ago, it seemed like, following the timeout by Coach Groves at the 4:51 mark. So just over what, Mel? Right around 2 minutes. They've taken a 17-point lead to back up now to 26.
Outside jumper by Sanford is good. 73-50 on the 3 by Sanford. He's got 10. That's a sneaky 10.
All here in the second half. His 2 made 3-pointers and 4 free throws.
Riverside will create the turnover. Ball went inside to Steinke. Osborne looking inside. He'll get it to Woods. Off balance shot's going to roll home.
Boy, tough break for Plyman. I thought he was doing his best just to stand there. But Woods, a little acrobatic and kind of an awkward looking release, able to draw contact. Not only draw contact, but also put the ball in the basket.
Got the nice roll, and he'll go to the line. Plyman with 3. 3 fouls. 21-point lead, 2:13 to play here in the Meyer Tavern Tipoff Classic.
Championship game.
Championship game, second year in a row. Dosik with the rebound.
Consolation match, if you will. Third place went to Waynesfield over Calvary Christian.
And Dosik will hit the 3 as we go under 2 minutes.
Sophomore now with 22 points.
Shoe fouled out front.
Corey Koenig picks up the foul, trying to reach around from behind.
Cam Shoe, number 12, will come into the lineup here in a moment. For Riverside. Blaine Shoe misses the free throw.
Eli Pitts checks out of the game, gets a pat on the back from the coaching staff, and I doubt he'll return, so he'll finish his night, the sophomore, with 22 points.
Excellent contest for Pitts. Timeout Riverside, though. 30-second timeout. I'd like to remind you that tonight's tournament action here in the Tipoff Classic in Botkins, brought to you by First National Bank, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Precision Strip, and St. Henry Bank. And on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard, it's Botkins 76, Riverside 52.
Riverside made a little bit of a run there here in the fourth quarter, got it down to 17. Again, they were down by 19 at the end of the first quarter. The lead got up, I don't know that it ever reached 30, but it was in high 20s for a long time, and Riverside battled, and I give them credit. I mean, it's not been fun for them because Botkins has been in their face. It's like having poison ivy on your body. You just can't stop the itching, and after a while, you know, just you give up. But they did not, and they cut it down to 17 here in the fourth quarter. So give them credit for hitting shots and playing the game.
They came alive at least.
Yes.
They had a pulse.
Yep,
let's put it that way. Skylar Clark into the lineup, but connecting there is number 11, Hayden Sanford.
His third made three-pointer.
Dosik's open, his shot no good. Koenig with a rebound. Dosik will try again, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Shu.
I think also Treg Meyer into the ball game for the Trojans, number 31.
Short jumper no good. Craig Lowe. Got to check our numbers here. Got a few subs. Owen Zimper, I believe number 3. Did I see him in there somewhere? Yeah. Zimper is in the lineup. He'll get the basketball right there. He'll dump it off to Dosik. 5 players on Dosik. Rebound comes out to Justin Mazarigo. Craig Lowe off the glass, and he'll score.
Nice use of the bank board for the 6'6" senior.
76-57. Down to the final seconds of this one. Meyer back over to Koenig. Pops in and out. Rebound by Memphis Meyer. Rebound again, this time by Owen Zimper. He'll score. Down to 20 seconds. Ball tipped away, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Riverside. Braden Welsh will come in, and Colin Dosik goes out. Out front, open for 3, shot no good by Sanford. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Let's see.
Stay with Riverside.
Nine seconds, 9.9 seconds remain. Clark with the basketball into the lane, in trouble, turnaround jumper. Shot is short. Zimper with a rebound. Koenig will hang on to it, and that's going to do it for us here. 78-57, the final score. And the Botkins Trojans have taken the Myers Tavern Tipoff Classic. Goes to Botkins, the host, for 2 years in a row, defeating Riverside both years, and Trojans will win it with a 78-57 victory over Riverside. Of course, they will have announce the all-tournament team coming up here in just a moment. We'll keep it right here, of course. I want to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest: First National Bank, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Precision Strip, and St. Henry Bank. Our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. As the two teams go to their respective benches and huddles, as they are working on completing the all-tournament team. I'm not sure how many Calvary Christian or Waynesville Goshen fans are here, but the tournament team will include players from those two schools as well. Going to give the trophies here in just a moment. Riverside found themselves down 22-3. Botkins off to a great start, 43-19 at halftime. Trojans were up. Riverside in the second half made it look a little bit respectable, and final score 78-57. Riverside did not score their first basket until 50 seconds were left in that opening quarter. All-tournament team, number 5, Levi Glick. No surprise there. He had 32 points in the consolation game in which his team won earlier. Number 5, Jackson Wood. A couple of pretty good games.
From Calvary Christian,
Number 4, Philip Davey from Calvary Christian, making his way forward. One of the 5 all-tournament teams. From Botkins, number 2, Eli Pitts. I don't think that's a surprise either. And number 1, Colin Dosick. Colin put together 2 outstanding games for the Trojans. Eli Pitts had a great game here tonight, so. And the trophy from Myers Tavern will go to the Botkins Trojans again for the 2nd consecutive year. That all-tournament team again, Levi Glick from Waynesfield, Jax Woods from Riverside, Philip Davey from Calvary Christian, and Eli Pitts and Colin Dosick from the Botkins Trojans. Thank you to Myers Tavern folks for sponsoring the tournament. Nice little way to open the season. And the Botkins Trojans the winner again, the 2nd consecutive year. Let's take a look at our numbers of tonight's championship game here from Botkins, won by the Trojans 78-57.
For the Riverside Pirates, they finished the game 17 of 49 from the field. Of those 17 of 49, they were 9 of 26 from three-point range. Botkins, 31 of 72 shots taken by the Trojans. Of those 31 of 72 attempts, they were 6 of 22 from three-point range. Free throws, Riverside 14 of 22 from the charity stripe. Botkins 8 of 12. Rebounding, 32 rebounds by the Pirates, of which 5 were offensive. Botkins, 33 rebounds, of which 15 were offensive. We talked about those offensive rebounds throughout the game. They did convert some of those back for second chance points. Turnovers, Riverside finishes the night unofficially with 19 turnovers. Botkins, another clean game, just 6 turnovers as a team for the Trojans. Good job by Botkins taking care of the basketball. Individual scoring for the Riverside Pirates, they were led by Gavin Osborne with 17 points, 13 from Hayden Sanford, 10 from Jackson Woods, 6 apiece from Carter Craiglow and Brody Osborne, 2 points from Blaine Shue, their total of 57. For the Botkins Trojans, leading the way tonight, sophomore Eli Pitts. He'll finish with 22 points, 13 from Noah Top, 10 from James Steinke, 11 from Colton Plyman, 9 from Colin Dosick, 5 from Will Monin, 3 points from Tucker Holzkamp, and 2 points apiece from Corey Koenig and Owen Zimpher for Botkins' total of 78. So congratulations to the Trojans. They got off fast and furious and never really looked back, although, again, give Riverside credit. They cut it down to 17 in the fourth quarter. When you force the coach to take a timeout, you know, you're doing something right. Coach Groves got his team reorganized, maybe gave him a break, refocused, and then Botkins kind of turned the gas back on again, if you will, and then they finished the game with a 21-point victory.
Yeah, when you were looking at halftime, 43-19, we're thinking possible running clock halfway or near the end of the third quarter possibly, but Riverside did a much better job on the boards, began to hit a few shots. That always helps.
Yes.
And, while they never really threatened, it did cause Botkins coach Phil Groves just to regroup the troops a little bit.
A good learning point, like, hey, guys, it's a 32-minute game. Let's stop the sloppiness. Don't develop bad habits. And they came back and they got some shots to drop, and they went back to what they had got them to, that comfortable lead to begin with. And sometimes it happens with 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, doesn't it?
It does. Botkins Trojans up their record to 2-0 on the year. Riverside now stands at 1-1. Trojans will move on and begin to play league action, Shelby County Athletic League, at Fort Loramie on Friday, December the 6th, and then a big challenge at Arooshie on Tuesday, December the 10th. That's going to do it for us here from Botkins. I'd like to thank our sponsors, First National Bank, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, your Knoxville Supply, Precision Strip, and St. Henry Bank. Once again, our final score, Botkins 78, Riverside 57. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With me tonight, Jeff Henchen, and you have been watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.